Everything is just fast, fast, fast. We don't value delayed gratification anymore. I'd rather just, be a guy that makes money. Like he's not in the fighting. Like he's scared, right? That's not his style. You haven't been putting in the road work like you should have been. Nobody wants to lose. Nobody likes losing.
20 seconds to go on the ride.
You better stop me? You gonna do something about it? What's good, y'all? We back with another episode, and today we're talking about my favorite topic ever. Fighting, man. Scrapping. Making sure those hands are certified. Protecting yourself, protecting your loved ones, man. It's such an important topic, man. And I understand that some of you guys probably clicking on this like, man, let me just click on it to see what he has to say. Let's see what Leighton's opinion on this is, man. Because me personally, I don't really care about fighting. I'd rather just, be a guy that makes money. You know what I'm saying? Who makes sure the bills are always paid. My family doesn't have to ever stress about it. And that, I can provide them with awesome experiences. Like, that's what matters, right? You are absolutely right, my friend. You're right. But let me challenge you for a second, because you don't want to be the guy that, is only a provider but not a protector. And also, you don't want to be the guy that's only a protector, spends all of his time in the gym lifting weights and then also hitting the heavy bag and learning these boxing techniques or jiu-jitsu techniques, but not being a provider, and your family is struggling and, at risk of being in the streets. You don't want to be either one of those, right? It's important to have both. You understand that being a man is a multifaceted experience. Like, you have to have different layers to you. You have to wear multiple different hats, right? So let's talk about the fighting aspect, man. Because listen, man, let's just entertain the idea. You know what I'm saying? Just a guy that makes money but doesn't really care about working out or learning how to fight, right? Let's say you and your wife, you go, honey, let's go out. Let's take a night on the town. Right? Let's get a babysitter for the kids and let's just enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go on a date night. Cool. So you guys are out, right? You're out, walking down the street, or maybe you're at a restaurant, right? Guy accidentally bumps into your girl. It really was an accident, but he didn't say he was sorry. And you say, hey man, like, you bumped into my wife, like, apologize, bro. Like, that's not cool, right? And he says, what are you gonna do about it? Like, he looking at you like you short, like he looking you up and down, like, bro, you better stop me. You gonna do something about it? He steps towards you, right? He got that, that liquid confidence, that liquid courage. You feel me? He been drinking a little bit. He like, yo, what's up? Oh! And you are now in a situation where what, you gonna grab your grab a handful of Benjamins because you got so much money and throw it in his face and then freaking become a runner, a track star? You gonna dip?
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
Man, listen, bro. I'm not saying you gotta just get straight up just freaking sucker punch him. I'm just saying it's too late to be in that situation and then be like, man, I wish I took those boxing classes. I wish I took those Muay Thai lessons seriously. I wish I joined that jiu-jitsu gym like I said I was gonna do. It's too late. It's too late, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we're gonna talk about the benefits of learning how to fight. It's not just about fighting just to fight. Even though I think it's important for men to challenge themselves and become competitive and, combat and that whole thing, right? Because just historically speaking, this is what we've been built for, but that's besides the point. Let's talk about the other benefits of learning how to fight, the process, the journey of learning a skill like that. I mean, number one, we already talked about it. The fact that you're going to learn how to defend yourself. That's very obvious. That's what actually why a lot of people join. They want to learn how to defend themselves and their family. Okay, that's easy. Number two, it's going to increase your confidence in yourself, and it's also going to increase the confidence of your spouse in you, right? It's going to increase confidence in your spouse or your girlfriend. Like, if she's walking around with the dude who knows how to carry himself and knows how to, like, hey man, if it ever popped off, if it ever happened where I needed to use a skill where, hey man, my man needed to defend me, my man's got this. Like, you want that to be the case. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, bro, what you don't want is for your girl to be like thinking to herself in my head, like, well, let's say you guys watching a movie and something happens in the movie where a fight breaks out. I'm telling you right now, bro, you don't want your girl to be like, man, honestly, bro, if that happened in real life, Terry, oh, he would have ran. My man would have been out of there. Like, he would have freaking dipped. He wouldn't even, protect. He would just be gone. Like, he's not in the fighting. Like, he's scared, right? That's not his style. Yeah, my man doesn't like fighting. That's just not him. He's a lover, not a fighter. Bro, you for real? Man, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of these dudes live in lives like this. They have relationships like this, man. Well, their lady doesn't even have faith in them. They would do anything or be able to do anything if they needed to, right? And you don't want that kind of relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to have faith in yourself, and your spouse needs to have faith in you. Your girlfriend needs to have faith in you that if it ever called for it, you'd be able to take care of business. But you're not going to be able to unless you train. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Number three reason why you need to learn how to fight is it's going to build character, bro. Man, I'm telling you, dude, there's something about going to the boxing gym and getting in the ring with somebody who really knows how to put that pressure on, who knows how to give that work, and you get hit with a clean body shot, bink, then slipped, boom, with an uppercut, comes back the other way, like he's hitting you with all these combinations, you're on the ropes, you don't know what to do, and he just freaking gets you down, boom, you gotta take a knee, you're like, all right, man, I gotta take a knee, bro, there's too much craziness going on, I can't take it. You take a knee, and you're like, man, that was a hard body shot, man. I don't know if I can get up from this liver shot, but you got to learn how to freaking, pull yourself up, bro, and get up from that liver shot and just like shake it off and get back into the fight. That builds character, right? Same thing if you're, in a jiu-jitsu school, right? You constantly getting submitted over and over and over again. You don't understand how the dude keeps getting behind you somehow. You don't understand how, somehow he always gets the perfect, position for the submission, and you just don't get it, right? You have to continue to get up and like, okay, let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it this time.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Like that builds character, right? So that's a huge benefit, obviously, right? Number 4, it's gonna sharpen your mind, man. It's gonna sharpen your mind learning how to fight, because you gotta understand, any fighting style requires mental ability, right? You gotta have mental ability to be able to kind of play chess, right? Because that's really what it is. You are literally stepping in the ring with somebody or getting on the mats with somebody, and you're trying to make them think you're going to do one thing, but actually you're 10 steps ahead and you're going to do something completely different that's going to get the upper hand for you, right? And so it's all about playing chess, man. You got to have your mental ability, your sharpness. You got to be witty and on your feet and think quick. That's going to come over time through training, right? And that's one of the best ways to do it, because there's risk involved. If you're not rising to the occasion, then you're gonna pay for it. Like if you're being sloppy with your defense, if you're boxing, you're gonna get tagged. If you're being sloppy when it comes to on the mats and you have irresponsible defense, somebody's gonna get behind you, whoop, boom, ankle lock, broke, it's done. So it's gonna require a different kind of mental capacity than really any other thing, honestly. And so fighting is a huge benefit for that as well. So number 5, man, teaches you discipline, bro. You can't excel in a sport like that, any kind of combat sport, if you don't have discipline. And so it's going to teach you discipline. Now, if you're ever thinking like, man, honestly, bro, I kind of just feel like, I like, whatever I'm doing in life, but I feel like I'm not getting as far because I'm not disciplined, bro. Like I'm kind of sloppy with it. I'm not consistent, dude, take up some kind of combat sport, bro. I'm telling you, it'll teach you discipline. It'll force you to become more disciplined, because if you're not, again, like I said, you're going to pay for it. If you didn't run the miles like you said you're supposed to run those miles, you kind of cheated, you jogged when you should have been sprinting, it'll come out in those rounds when you're sparring in the ring. Like your coach is going to be able to tell you haven't been putting in the road work like you should have been. And so it's going to force you to become more disciplined, right? And that's going to transfer and bleed into other areas of your life, which is going to benefit you in many ways as well. Number 6, man, this is one I just kind of added on right before I started recording, right? Number 6 is learning how to fight is going to build your reputation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're going to start fighting and start training so that it can build your reputation, but it's kind of just like a benefit of it, right? When people know that you train, they don't want to mess with you as much. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they know you've been doing it for a couple of years. Damn! They're like, I'm going to think twice. You know what I'm saying? It builds your reputation up. Now, for me, if people know that I've been boxing for 12 years, which I have, then they'll be like, you know what? I'm going to think twice before I do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Before I disrespect them. Let's just, you know what I'm saying? We can figure this out, bro. Can we hug? Let's just hug it out, bro. We're good. I don't want to fight you. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a lover, but not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, right? Also, too, if somebody sees you, like you're a wrestler or you do jiu-jitsu and they see you got the cauliflower ear, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I see that, we're good, bro. I don't want that smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna take me to the ground on the asphalt and you got that ear. Nah, you see that ear, bud? You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I'm straight. I'm chilling. I'm not even trained in that. So listen, bro, it's gonna build your reputation, right? And actually, a little mini story is when I got in a fight in middle school. I was 14 and I got in a fight and got the upper hand on the guy. I'll just say that. And I got expelled for it. I went through a bunch of stuff. I had to go to court, had a felony on my record, early teenage years, and had to do the community service and, all the stuff, right? All the things, anger management classes, the whole thing, the whole experience, the whole shebang. But what also came along with it was my reputation was, hey man, Leighton knows what he's doing when it comes to these hands. So let's just go ahead and like, you know, I wouldn't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? And so again, like I said, I'm not even saying I wanted that reputation, but it was just something that was kind of brought to me and is what it is. So boom. Now, number seven reasons why you need to learn how to fight is training and learning how to fight is actually going to teach you delayed gratification, man. You know, training is going to teach you and show you that it doesn't matter if you took a boxing class for 3 months, 4 months, even 6 months. That doesn't mean that it's automatically just going to become a reflex to you. You understand that you can work your ass off in the gym for 6 months straight and you can still be getting tagged with the same shot. Like, it's going to take a while for these things to become reflexive to you, these new moves to become ingrained in you, to be tattooed in your mind. That's gonna take time. You understand that now. Okay, I'm not in this just to do it for a year. I'm in this for life. Like, I'm gonna really train and just continue to get better, a little bit better every single day, right? And then, you know, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years goes by, and now you're in a position where like, okay, I understand what my coach was telling me in the beginning, where he said, hey man, you know, this is like a brick by brick kind of sport. You can't just get good overnight, man. It takes time. That's delayed gratification. That's a beautiful thing, especially nowadays in a world where everything is right at our fingertips. You know, if we have a question, we can just pull our phone out, Google it. If we're hungry, we don't even have to leave the house. We can DoorDash and have a pizza brought to our doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so quick, fast. Amazon. Order something on Amazon, it's there the next day, sometimes even same day. Everything is just fast, fast, fast. We don't value delayed gratification anymore. Everything just has to be quick. Training, learning how to fight is going to get you back in that mode of appreciating delayed gratification, because now you worked so long to get to where you want to get to so long to climb that hill. Now, when you get to the top of the hill, you're like, man, I earned this. I worked for this, man. So it's going to be awesome, man. So those are 7 benefits for you, bro. But here's the thing. I think a lot of times guys, you know, they're interested in fighting, whether it's boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, you know, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, whatever it is, but they're just scared to, right? They have a fear of getting in the ring and getting exposed, right? Nobody wants to lose. Nobody likes losing. But I think a lot of guys are actually scared of that idea of getting in there and getting knocked out, or you know, they're just scared of losing, right? But you shouldn't be, bro. Like, you shouldn't be scared of that, because literally, man, men are built to be this way. Like, we're literally war machines. Like, our bodies, our physiques are literally designed to be able to go into combat, to go into war. And if you don't use your natural ability, you're wasting your talent, bro. You're wasting your God-given abilities. And I think that every man should step in there and learn, right? Not saying he has to compete at a high level, but just to step in there and really, you know, let's duke it out, knuckle up, let's get it. Don't be scared of confrontation. Don't be scared to run into the fire. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Learning how to fight is going to teach you that. I think that, you know, with fear being such a, you know, something that just debilitates people, that shuts you down from a mental level, you know, fear can literally paralyze you. I think that learning how to fight will actually change your relationship with fear. I think it'll help teach you that, hey man, we like that famous clip. He's like, hey man, we're firemen, bro. We don't run away from the fire. We run into the fire and we extinguish it and we handle business. That's what training is going to do for you, man. So anyways, there's a couple benefits for you, man. Stop being scared of getting a little concussion. Stop being scared of, I mean, actually, I only took one jiu-jitsu class, so I can't really say anything about jiu-jitsu other than the fact that I love it and I got a lot of friends that do it. But, you know, stop being scared to join that jiu-jitsu school, bro. Stop being scared to learn how to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Spar with your homies. Put the gloves on. Put headgear on, mouthpiece in and everything. But go after it. Go for it. Shoot your shot, man. So anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, man, like the video, subscribe to your boy, man. We're gonna try and make the episodes better and better. I'm trying to keep the messages short and sweet, so let me know what feedback you have for me. What can I change and make it better? And I will see you guys next time. Boom.